What's up, guys? Today we're going to be taking a look at Hellblade running on a Razer Edge Pro. I was able to get it to run in 60 frames per second after doing a lot of tweaking. So I'll let you guys check out the performance yourselves. So this game just came out not too long ago. Actually, let me turn off the light because there's a wild glare coming from the light. Alright. Anyway, so this game came out a few days ago, and I was determined to get it to run on a Razer Edge Pro. So what did I do? I messed around with some INI files and was able to get it to run smoothly. Now, right now it's running in 640 by 480 resolution, scaled up to full screen. So you'll lose some sharpness, but in exchange for performance is worth it. This is running mainly in 60 frames per second, but I want to get to some fighting and see how it holds up. Everything else is on the lowest settings except I have the graphic settings on medium. So the graphical quality is on medium, so it looks great. It's just not as sharp as it could be if it was running in higher resolution. But anything higher than this, including 8x6, is intolerably low performance, in my opinion, for me particularly. I'm looking for 60 frames per second or close enough to it. And this is the best I've gotten here. So this is completely playable, so be ready to be able to play this game on the go. It seems good from the previews and the trailers, so I really have high hopes for it. It seems to be like a puzzle type of game in terms of progression, and it's very story strong from what I've been playing so far, which I'm not going to lie to you, it's very discouraging. But if the action compensates for all the talking and movie clips, then it's worth it. Now, I played this part before, and I really didn't want to start it over again, but where I was at, it was another puzzle, so you couldn't really get a chance to see actual gameplay. And I know there's some action around here, so I want to see how the game holds up in terms of performance and action-packed scenes. I notice it gets a little jittery in between areas. When you go to the next area, when it loads the entire area, it gets jittery for like 2 seconds, and then it preloads all the shaders, and then you're good. And that's probably because I have it on medium graphics, because it just looks terrible if you have it on anything lower than medium. So after we get to a few fights, if I still have time left, I'm going to show you guys the settings. If not, I'll just leave some information in the description. I have the INI file very hidden. It's not like in the game directory. So certain things you can't turn down, it's automatically turned up. Can't modify unless you make the file read only after modifying it. Sorry, my camera is kind of not good. It's got some strange lighting effects in this game, so do the best I can to keep it. Yeah, a lot of commentary and stuff, but from what I played, it seemed good. But only thing I didn't like about it is I have to look through the graphics for symbols, which wasn't very fun. Uh-oh, we've got enemies. Alright, let's see how this holds. Alright. Oh, bastard. So yeah, it's playing pretty well. Oh, I'm getting disrespected here, but oh. I guess I was supposed to die. But anyway, the purpose of this was to show you guys the gameplay. But again, this game so far has been very story driven. So I don't know if there's much else gameplay I could show you within the 10-minute time radius I have. So I'm using this opportunity to show you guys what my settings are. Okay. So first of all, if you go to options here, graphics, it says it's running in 1024 by 768. It's lying to you because the INI file is running. It forced it to run in 640 by 480, like I put there manually. Everything else is the truth. Okay, I have textures on high. I thought I had a medium. So textures on high, and it's running pretty good. Everything else is off, including VSync. Now let me show you guys where the INI file is so you guys can find it when y'all want to get that done yourself. Let's minimize this. So actually I have a shortcut to the INI file so that I can show you guys where it is on the desktop and show you guys what I did before the time runs out. Alright. So if you look at my directories here, it's the name, your name, and then app data, local, Hellblade games, saved, config, right? And you open up game user settings INI. That's the only INI that you're able to modify. Everything else doesn't show anything. After you modify this, before I get started, you want to put it on read only. Otherwise, the game will override it and put its own, make its own decisions anyway. So you waste your time. I didn't mess with any of the stuff up here, but there's options up there. The only thing I did, if you scroll down here, you're going to see the resolution stuff. See where it says 640 by 480 resolution. I changed all the things that mentioned resolution to 640 by 480, and I put the frame rate limit to 59 frames per second, so it can be as smooth as it can possibly be. As you can see, everything else but down here is on low, except texture quality, which is 2, which apparently is high, not medium. That's why it still looks good, even though it's lower resolution. And yeah, that's the only way to modify the in-game settings further than it says. And that's how you can get the best performance on the game. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and have a good night.